Hey, what's up, YouTube? All my horsetails up to now have been two-wheeled escapades. And of course, like everybody, my teenage years, I had some real gems. I had a 1977 Mustang 2 hatchback. Was formerly a four-cylinder car, stick shift, no power brakes, no power steering. Kind of wish I had that car back, but yeah, it was a real gem. When I got it, the engine was sort of messed up in it. Had a 289 in it, so I took the 289. It was in my 67 Mustang, stuck in it. Basically, I needed something to drive too. Stuck down in it, and whoever done the original engine swap before me, it had a 302 in it when I got it. Whoever done the original engine swap done a real hack and pack on it, man. It was sitting there crossways, kind of, tilted to one side, and look at it from the front, and it kind of leaned to the front of the engine was closer to the right side than the other side, and the back side was closer to the left side than the other side. It was a real winner, but I got stuff straightened out on it, and I started doing some high performance stuff to it. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ohio George Montgomery, but he's from right here in Dayton area. There's a car dealership, Stinger's Ford. They had a satellite shop there. George did. And the guy that worked there, Joe Klepes, he was real good with distributors. And to get the car running, I put a points distributor in it, and I had an electronic distributor. I took it up to Joe Klepes and had him do his magic with it, do the curve, and he done away with the vacuum advance. But I stuck it down in there, and I kind of wired up the Ford module control box, little silver doodad. I just couldn't get it right. It seemed like every time I'd do this or do that, it would backfire a lot. So I'd play with it, and I'd get it right, and then something else would change, and it would backfire up through the carburetor. And of course, being 17, 18 years old, I didn't want to use a timing light. I thought I could do that stuff by ear. Well, one night I was out with some friends of mine, which I'll get to that in a minute. I was out with some friends of mine, and we were at a cruise in. I pulled in, stomped it, backfired up to the carburetor, the car died. Okay, that's cool. So I get out, open the hood, put the fire outs in the carburetor, which that alone freaked a friend of mine out. The car's on fire. Oh, big deal. Just blew it out. I pulled the timing bag just a little bit, reached over with my pocket knife on the Ford solenoid, started it. I'm sitting there revving it up, and the damn thing's in gear. So I'm under the hood of this Mustang. It's in gear, running, taking me across the parking lot. And of course, being the 80s, everybody, all the fast cars had those big Excel coils that were, like this big and yellow and like whatever 100,000 volts or whatever it was. But okay, so I'm under the hood of this car. the car is now launching across the parking lot with me under the hood. So I reach down and pull the coil wire. I get hold of the wrong end of the coil wire, and I get 50,000 volts. It zaps me pretty good, and I think I peed a little bit. Woke up about 5 minutes later, felt like metal in my mouth. And my friend Lucky is dying, laughing, crying, pissing on himself and everything else. It's pretty funny stuff. I guess you had to be there. But that's just one of those escapades I've been through. And kind of a learning experience. Speaking of that, a friend of mine, Lucky Gomez, he has a YouTube channel called Auto Industry Pro. You guys might want to go check him out, maybe give him a holler. He's currently got a 64, I think, maybe, Chevy truck, 6-cylinder. He's putting a turbo on it. And one of his sons has a 73 or 72 Ford Torino. Looked like a Survivor. It's original paint, but it's not, you know, it's original paint. It's a pretty nice little car. Potentially it could be an awesome car. But I'll try to post his YouTube channel down here. Maybe you guys go check him out, give him a holler. He's a pretty cool guy. Try and get him to do some longer videos. He makes some short videos every now and again. But, yeah, Lucky, if you see this, man, love you, man. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys.